Throughout history, tales of encounters with beings from beyond our world have captured our imagination. While some incidents like Roswell have become household names, there are lesser-known encounters that are equally intriguing. Today, we delve into 10 lesser-known alien encounters that challenge our understanding of the unknown. Keep in mind that these cases have been documented by various sources and can be researched deeper if you wish. Now let's get into it. Case number 1, the Voronezh UFO incident of 1989. In the heart of Russia, Voronezh became the stage for a chilling encounter. Witnesses described a UFO landing in a park, revealing three-eyed aliens and even an entity emerging from the craft. The Soviet authorities investigated, yet this encounter remains a mystery, sparking debates and curiosity. A witness to the sighting quoted, "I couldn't believe my eyes. There it was, a strange disc-like object hovering silently above the park. Then figures emerged, tall and with three eyes. It was both fascinating and terrifying, something I can't explain even to this day." An intriguing aspect of the Voronezh UFO incident is the collaboration between multiple witnesses. Unlike some UFO sightings that might involve a single witness or a small group, this incident had multiple people witnessing the same event. The consistency in their descriptions of the UFO, the beings, and the event itself added a layer of credibility to the case, making it more compelling for investigators and researchers. This collaboration among witnesses, each providing similar details independently, heightened the mystery and curiosity surrounding the Voronezh encounter. Case number 2, the Westall High School UFO incident of 1966. On April 6, 1966, in the land down under, Melbourne, Australia, over 200 students and teachers at Westall High School witnessed an unexplainable sight. A UFO was said to have landed in a nearby paddock before vanishing at an astonishing speed. Despite various official explanations, this sighting remains an enigma. Witnesses described a silver or grayish flying saucer or disc-shaped object. The object was reported to have landed briefly, then rapidly ascended and disappeared. This incident involved numerous witnesses, and their descriptions of the sighting often share similar elements, emphasizing the unusual appearance and swift movement of the object they observed. An amalgamation of witness descriptions might sound like, "It was like nothing I'd ever seen before." This silver disc-shaped object descended into the field, hovering briefly before shooting off at an incredible speed. It was surreal and definitely not any conventional aircraft. Multiple local newspapers covered the event, including the Dandenong Journal and The Age, which reported on the sightings by students and teachers at Westall High School. These reports detailed the accounts of witnesses who observed the unidentified flying object and the subsequent investigations by authorities at that time. The incident received media attention shortly after it occurred, adding to its public visibility and intrigue. Case number 3, the Kelly Hopkinsville encounter of 1955. On the evening of August 21, 1955, the Sutton family and their guests witnessed strange lights in the sky near their farmhouse. What followed was a series of chilling encounters with otherworldly beings. Described as 3 feet tall, these goblin-like creatures had oversized heads, large pointed ears, glowing eyes, and thin limbs. Their eyes were said to emit an eerie, glowing light, and moved in a strange, almost floating manner. The family claimed these beings attempted to enter their home, prompting a night-long ordeal. The family barricaded themselves inside, firing at the creatures, but seemingly with no effect. They endured hours of fear and uncertainty, feeling these entities were a genuine threat. The Sutton family's consistent and detailed account, along with corroborating witness statements, has made their story one of the most discussed and debated cases in UFO and paranormal lore, challenging our understanding of the unknown. Case number 4, the Reed family encounter of 1966. On September 1, 1966, The Reed family's routine drive took a chilling turn when they encountered a strange, glowing object in the sky. As the object appeared to hover above their car, their vehicle experienced electrical malfunctions and eventually stalled. But what followed was even more perplexing. The family claimed a period of missing time, unable to account for the moments after the encounter. They found themselves further down the road with no recollection of what had transpired during that inexplicable lapse. Some accounts mention a missing time duration of approximately 2 hours, while others suggest it might have been a shorter span. The precise duration of the reported missing time was not definitively established and remains a point of speculation and debate surrounding the incident. While the family described feelings of shock, fear, and confusion during and after the encounter, there weren't extensive reports of physical injuries or medical symptoms directly linked to the UFO incident in available public records or documented reports about the case. Case number 5. The Height 611 UFO Incident of 1986. In the remote reaches of the Soviet Union, an enigmatic event unfolded on January 29, 1986. A peculiar incident known as the Height 611 UFO encounter. Amidst the tranquil landscapes, an unexplained explosion rocked Mount Izvestkovaya. Witnesses reported a glowing object in the sky around the time of the explosion, sparking speculation about extraterrestrial involvement. Eyewitnesses described a bright object in the sky just before the explosion, leading to rumors that the two events might be linked. However, official explanations remained elusive. Soviet authorities conducted investigations into the incident, but no conclusive evidence was publicly disclosed. Decades later, the mystery surrounding Height 611 endures, with speculation persisting about the possible connection between the reported UFO sighting and the unexplained explosion. The Height 611 UFO incident remains an unsolved puzzle in the annals of unexplained phenomena, a story that continues to invite curiosity and speculation, challenging our understanding of the unknown. Case number 6. The Allagash Waterway Abductions of 1976. In the summer of 1976, the tranquil expanse of the Allagash Waterway bore witness to an inexplicable event, a tale veiled in the enigmatic embrace of the wilderness. Jim Weiner, his twin brother Jack Weiner, Charlie Foltz, and Chuck Rack, who were friends on a camping trip in Maine, experienced a chilling turn of events. Their claims of abduction by aliens, recounted under hypnosis, revealed vivid and consistent experiences, adding a haunting layer to the mystery. Caught beneath the starry night, they got tangled up in an otherworldly glow that grabbed hold of them, making them feel like something out of this world was right there with them. One of the witnesses describes the light as so bright, it felt like daylight in the middle of the night. We were frozen, unable to move. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. Memories blurred and fragmented, lost in the fabric of time, leaving behind an unsettling void, a haunting gap in their recollections. Years later, under an altered state of hypnosis, they described being taken aboard a craft by non-human entities. Their recollections included details of medical-like examinations, encounters with strange beings, and a sense of being subjected to experiments or observations. What made their hypnosis sessions particularly intriguing was the consistency in their stories. Each of the individuals separately recounted very similar, if not identical, details of the alleged abduction experience. This consistency added weight to their claims in the eyes of those who investigated the case. Case 7. The Falcon Lake Incident of 1967. In the annals of unexplained mysteries, the Falcon Lake Incident of 1967 emerges as a compelling chapter in UFO lore. It was a calm day when Stephen Michalak, a Winnipeg mechanic, ventured near Falcon Lake, Manitoba, in search of mineral deposits. What he encountered defied all logic. A strange craft descending from the sky, emitting vivid lights and enigmatic symbols etched on its surface. Approaching the craft, he was met with a blast of intense heat, leaving him with peculiar burns and suffering from symptoms akin to radiation exposure. In Mikolek's own words, I saw two cigarette-shaped objects with humps on the back, like small wings. They were red with a silvery glow. Then one landed about 160 feet away. I just had to look closer. Despite extensive investigations by authorities, the Falcon Lake incident remains an unsolved enigma, a testament to the enduring mysteries that continue to captivate the world. Case 8. The Travis Walton Case, 1975. In the vast expanse of the Apache Sitgreaves National Forest, the Travis Walton case emerged as a gripping tale of a man's inexplicable encounter. On a routine workday in 1975, a group of loggers encountered a luminous craft, and one among them, Travis Walton, approached the unearthly object. Struck by a beam of light, Walton vanished, leaving his colleagues in a state of shock and disbelief. For 5 bewildering days, searches yielded no trace until Travis Walton reappeared, recounting a haunting tale of abduction and alien encounters. Walton stated, "I was taken aboard a craft, surrounded by beings unlike anything I'd ever seen. The experience was beyond comprehension. I'll never forget the eyes of those creatures. It was like they could see right through me. The fear I felt in that moment is something I can't put into words." The Travis Walton case continues to captivate, sparking debates and inquiries into the unknown. Case 9. The Cash Landrum Incident in 1980. In the quiet town of Huffman, Texas, the Cash Landrum Incident of 1980 unfolded, an eerie encounter that left witnesses with haunting memories. Betty Cash, Vicki Landrum, and her grandson Colby reported witnessing a colossal, diamond-shaped craft hovering above the road, emitting blinding flames and scorching heat. They described over 20 military helicopters escorting the unidentified object, a surreal scene etched into their memories. One of the witnesses spoke about this incident, stating, "It was like nothing we'd ever seen. Intense heat, flames, and this massive craft in the sky. We were terrified." The other victim also recounts, "It was like being near an inferno. The heat was unbearable, and that thing in the sky, it was like nothing I've ever seen before." Following the encounter, all 3 experienced health problems linked to radiation exposure, symptoms that added a chilling layer to their unnerving experience. The Cash Landrum incident remains an unsolved enigma, fueling discussions and debates among UFO researchers and medical experts alike to this day. Case number 10. The Pascagoula Abduction of 1973. In the quiet town of Pascagoula, Mississippi, the night of October 11, 1973, unfolded a chilling encounter that etched itself into the annals of UFO history, the Pascagoula Abduction. Charles Hickson and Calvin Parker, 2 fishermen, reported a surreal sighting, a strange craft emitting an eerie glow, hovering silently above the tranquil waters. Startled, they described encountering unearthly beings, robotic in appearance with claw-like hands and gray, wrinkled skin. They claimed these entities paralyzed them and took them aboard the craft. Hickson recalls his initial response to the situation. "I felt frozen, couldn't move. These things took us inside their craft. It was terrifying, like something out of a nightmare." Hickson and Parker recounted being subjected to what they believed were examinations, communicated via telepathy by the beings. Their fear and confusion were palpable. Calvin Parker spoke to investigators after the abduction, stating, "I'll never forget their eyes, cold and empty. I couldn't comprehend what was happening. It felt surreal and terrifying." The men, shaken by the ordeal, reported the incident to authorities, and both underwent polygraph tests, indicating the sincerity of their accounts. To this day, the Pascagoula abduction remains a perplexing chapter in UFO lore, sparking debates and fascination among researchers. Well, there it was. Thanks for joining us on this riveting journey through the top 10 most mind-boggling alien encounters from around the globe. If you're as fascinated by the unknown as we are, hit that like button, subscribe to Mystery Men Top 10 for more captivating mysteries, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinions and theories fuel our quest for unraveling the unexplained. Until next time, keep exploring the mysteries of the universe. Stay 10 toes down and keep your eyes on the sky.